Good morning, Leslie. Good morning, Angela. Hope you're well. Good morning, Shadi. Good morning, Helen. Lovely to see people coming in. Hope we're all well. Wow. It's a bit black over Bill's mothers today. Very much grey skies. So I've had the curtain open and I've even got the lights on as well. Good morning, Lucy. I hope you're well. So, yes, I hope the clouds don't break up because I am right in front of the window. Normally I have to draw the curtains over this time of the morning because the sun is right in the window, which does cast beautiful light on the crystals. But today I've had to open the curtain, put the light on. So if the clouds do break and the sun comes through, I might become a vampire and do a bit of hissing. So the cards today. We've got card 1. And on top of card 1, we've got Serpentine. Card number 2, the middle card. And we have Lapis. Lapis Lazuli. Then on card number 3, we've got the scrummy gorgeous orange calcite. So just take a few moments, take a couple of minutes, just to sit back and see what card is calling you. What crystal are you drawn to? Orange calcite for Lucy. Good morning, Leslie. Hope you're well, sweetheart, in the Isle of Man. Long time no see. Looking forward to seeing you tonight on the tarot course. And Caroline, good morning, sweetheart. Serpentine calling you. Beautiful. Hi, Tracy. It's raining. Yes, in fact, just why I said that, I got confirmation to keep the curtain open because it's starting to rain here too. That's okay because we've moved the rabbit run into our event shelter, so the rabbits can still have a run around. They'll be well covered with the event shelter. Lush. But yes, it's raining here now too. Serpentine for Leslie. Good morning, Janet. All 3 for you. Beautiful. Morning, Valerie. That serpentine it is. I love serpentine. Comes in so many different variants of greens. Beautiful. And if you ever go down to Cornwall, the Lizard has a beautiful selection of serpentine, and that's very red and grey, but still beautiful. Lapis for Angela. All 3 for Valerie. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. Lapis all the way for me, please, Dan. Are you here, Lois? I don't know. Lois might be. Please can I have all 3. They are beautiful. Absolutely, Leslie. Good morning, Judy Moody. Good morning, Janice. Lapis for you. No problem. Yes, Leslie's excited about the tarot tonight. Lapis, please, for me. No problem, Julie. Lois is here. She's asked for Lapis. Good morning, Sally. Lapis and orange calcite calling me this morning. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Right. It is 8 o'clock. Let's just jump up and say hello. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. How are we all? It's Thursday. How's this week going for you? These cards, they're a bit intense this week. There's a bit woof. How did we get on yesterday? Did any of us feel like connecting to Baba G? Was Baba G in your house? He's never going to forgive me for that. Never. We've got no connection whatsoever. But yeah, there's a lot of things going on. So see where these cards are going. See if it eases off in these next 2 days, giving us something a little bit more, a little bit of breathing. Well, yesterday was a breathing space. So hopefully we're taking that into account of remembering us, remembering to breathe. Did you find a breathing space yesterday? Or have you allocated that into the next few days? So, Kerry, good morning. I would love all three today, please. Not a problem, love. Good morning, Robin. I am well, thank you. I am very well. All three for you. I hope you're good too, sweetheart. Sunny here at the moment. Well, it would be, Leslie. The Isle of Man gets it all. You've got our summer. Claire, good morning, sweetheart. Lapis for me, please. Not a problem. Leslie, should you keep crystals in the sun? Yes, you should keep some of them, not all of them. A rule of thumb I use is your strong, bold colors keep in the sun. Your soft pastel colors keep away from the sun. So things like carnelian, jaspers, obsidians. Help me out here, guys. What have I got on my table? Lapis. They would be tiger's eye. Ruby. What have I got over on my shelf? Help me out for some more inspiration. They'd be okay in the sun. Things like amethyst and celestite, they will fade if you keep them in the sun. And things like manganese calcite, your opals, don't keep your opals in the sun, not even your common opals. So even your green opals, your coffee bean, your blue, your pinks, because there is still that petrified water in that. So the sun will dry it out and make it brittle. So very much a little bit precarious. So yeah, do be careful. Mother Faye, Lapis calling this morning. Good morning, sweetheart. I hope you're well. Sharon, morning. All three today, please. Not a problem. Good morning, Norma. All three for you. Loving it. Cooler this morning. Yes, the baby alpaca, the little crier. A baby alpaca is called a crier. CRIA. Yeah, we were there on Sunday, and looking at the photos, I think Hot Gossip nearly gave birth to where we were, because we could see the shelter in the background. So yeah, I am saying it's down to the crystal energy that we put into that set her off. And they called him Arlo Red Kite, because on the Sunday, I've never seen red kites in Devon. I've seen them in Gloucester. I've seen them near Windsor. And on Sunday, we were walking up and we were in the field with last year's babies, Eduardo, Jose, and Valentino. And as we were talking to Lucy, there were buzzards. But then I was drawn to, that doesn't look like a buzzard coming over this way. And I said, oh my gosh, that's a red kite, because you could easily tell a red kite in flight because of the tail. And Lucy was like, oh my God, is it? Someone put up on Facebook the other day that there was a red kite around the village, but nobody got a picture. And because we were there on a promo, herself and her daughter Robin had cameras. So they took pictures of the red kite, which was quite like, wow. And then yesterday, as Hot Gossip was going into preparation to give birth, the red kite came again. So beautiful, beautiful. It's a stunning place. So yes, Arlo red kite, the first crier to be born. Lush. Red jade fades. There we go. Malachite's good in the sun. That's a good, strong masculine. Labradorite in the sun. Yes. Yes. I find sometimes being out in the sun, Labradorite brings out, it flashes more by being in the sun. Good morning, Kathy. Hope you're well, sweetheart. I am thinking of quartz. Now, quartz. Yeah, be careful with quartz in the sun, especially spheres, because they can act like a magnifying glass. So do not keep it in a window, because the sun could come through and it can create a hot spot somewhere. And fires have been started by having quartz in the sun. But rose quartz and smoky, some say that they don't do well in the sun. Citrine, obviously citrine is part of the sun family, so yeah, that'll be fine. But yeah, just be careful of your quartzes. Make sure it's not in direct sunlight so we don't get any house fires. Julie, good morning in Northern Ireland. That was my Irish accent, by the way. We're very well, thank you. It's lapis for you today. Beautiful. Norma, I didn't know about not leaving crystals in the sun. How amazing to see a crier born. I hope born. You helped. No, I didn't help Bertha. I wasn't there. I wasn't there, unfortunately. Good morning, Nikki. That orange calcite wants to be in my hand. Absolutely. Good morning, Anne-Marie. Quartz could cause fires. Yes. Serpentine and lapis for Anne-Marie. Good morning, Tina. That gorgeous lapis for me today. No problem. Good morning, Hannah. So yes, right. Let's get on to see what these cards have in store for us. So I'm going to duck down, stop talking. And let's just see where we go. So this morning, underneath the serpentine, beautiful emotional healing crystal, we have turquoise. Turquoise has come in. Balance, throat and heart chakra. So it's nice that serpentine is here for this to help with that balance. So turquoise, a very protective stone. It is a beautiful, supportive for the throat. And we've got here the throat and the heart. So bringing in that balance and allowing us to support ourselves. There's grounding. There is grounding with turquoise. It's a little bit of grounding just to speak. Get off your chest what needs to come out there. Okay. And turquoise brings in this balance. So if you've been saying stuff softly, it will help to give you a little bit of grounding, a little bit of, right, actually, I want to just elevate my voice a bit. If what you are saying, you're going to fear of speaking and upsetting people, turquoise is going to bring that balance in. So don't be afraid. So if you think of the cards that we've had throughout this week, Monday, the release, the decluttering, is there some things now that you need to start saying to people? Or is it something that you need to start saying to yourself? Have you released all that negative stuff that you were saying to yourself? And now you've got to turn around and remind yourself to stay positive. Speak positive things about yourself. Before we judge others, we are our worst critique. And here we've got serpentine. Serpentine, I just said, is a powerful emotional healing crystal. This connects us to our sacral chakra, where the depths of our emotion lies. So with us releasing from Monday, now we might find, oh gosh, we're getting down to the nitty gritty, the raw stuff, the core of this issue lying within our sacral chakra. Bring it to the surface with serpentine. Serpentine for me is grass snake energy. Allow that energy of the snake to coil around that blockage, and like a spring, just elevate that stuff, that thing that you no longer need. Allow it to elevate. And if we've got the turquoise, allow it to elevate out through the mouth. Speak about this. Is this something that's been tying your stomach in knots through worry, through stress, because you're not voicing this situation? You're not voicing your true feelings. So by bringing in turquoise and serpentine, we're getting a strong balance here. Really feeling that, okay, I need to speak. I need to voice this. This needs to be out in the open. Whether it's only to myself, or whether it's to people who can help me, or whether it's to the person that has caused this. Does this person know the stress they've caused, the worry they've caused you? And this could be a parent to a child, especially, those late teenagers where we only think of ourselves as a late teen. Yeah, I'm going off to see my friend, but yeah, you have a few drinks with your friend, and the next thing you're crashing on the couch, and you've not told the parents that you're staying there. Then your parents are frit because they got up at 2 o'clock in the morning. You're not in the bed. So, talk about these things. Allow, this person that's caused, that's just an example of this sort of stress. It's not about people who've been vindictive or necessarily have hurt you. I'm just giving examples of how simple this stress can be for you, and how you just need to verbalize that to that person, and that just allow them to understand of the actions you've done has actually upset me. I need you to understand that. So underneath the beautiful lapis. Oh, geez, this is all about it's all about the throat. We've got angel bat coal and aquamarine, the authentic voice. EBGBs. Okay, so we're going to be doing a lot of work with our voice over the next few days. Beautiful. And bat coal is known as the heavenly voice. And she really encourages loving, clear communications. So exactly like we just said with the balancing of turquoise, we've got her coming in, going, right, you need to communicate in love. And that's what she's all about. She's good for connecting us with our spirit. So that is where the aquamarine comes in. That trust what you've got to speak, trust who you're communicating with, especially when we're dealing with those guys upstairs. Trust in that. She can give us the insights. So if any of us have got a creative plan, if any of us are doing something creatively, she will help to provide the insight of, if we do this creative thing, this is where it could lead to. So giving us the insights when we've made the choices. But very much a crisis, an angel for when we're in a crisis. If we are in a bit of a tiz-was, so, you know, we've got the emotional healing here, we've got that balancing here. If we're, okay, this is going to be serious now, and you get yourself worked up even more because you need to verbalize, call upon Bacchol, because she will help to come in when we are finding it difficult to forgive someone or to release our judgment about that person, or even ourselves. If we're judging ourselves, call upon her. She has the most beautiful voice. And yes, Bacchol is a she. So just allow her celestial voice to fill your heart, fill your mind as she comes in to help you. But yeah, she's a great one to call upon, to speak with greater clarity, to bring in forgiveness, helping you to decide what you want to create, a very creative thing, deepen your ability to love. And then we've got lapis here. Lapis is the stone. They call it the stone of heaven because it helps us to connect with our spiritual journeying for our dream work. But some people use it for their throat chakra. And it is a power. It reminds us of the power of the spoken word. So again, just reminding us, words hurt. Words can stick forever. Once said, they can never be taken back. So just be careful with that. Bring in the aquamarine. Trust in what those words are. Trust in what you are saying. But remind yourself that there is power behind the words. Beautiful card there. Expressing yourself truthfully. Allowing people to know who you are, what you're all about. But for me, I use lapis on the third eye, helping us to connect between the physical and the spiritual kingdoms. Beautiful, peaceful stone. I love it. I love it. So yeah, if you want a guide, if you haven't got crystals, if you want a guide for the voice, for your authentic voice, then call upon Bacchol. And then under the orange calcite, grounding, good old smoky quartz. So yes, again, going back to the start with turquoise offering that bit of grounding, but smoky quartz here, we're grounding. But not only are we grounding, we're releasing negativity. It's another thing that smoky quartz is good for. 1, grounding. 2, releasing the negativity. So a beautiful grid there to end this here, because we need to be grounded. We need to be grounded to speak what we trust in. If we're not grounded, we're going to become gobby. Don't know how that goes down at 8:20 in the morning, but you know, our mouth is going 10 to the dozen. You know, we're talking the hind legs of a donkey, and that's when we forget the power of words and we start saying things that we might regret. So always remember, ground. Feel your feet on the ground, whether barefooted or whether with shoes on. Always have your feet on the ground. Feel Mother Earth beneath you. And then we can speak our authentic self. Called upon Bacchol. help me here. I'm in a crisis. Help me to forgive this person. Help me to forgive myself. With Aquamarine, trust in the guidance that Bat Cold is coming through with, or any of your other guides, what they're coming through to. Trust in that communication between you and the higher realms. But we need to get through the seed. We need to get through the root of this emotion, this emotional blockage. We need to find that balance. And I like that Smoky Quartz has come here for a ground, because there are loads and loads of grounding crystals. And I like Smoky Quartz because Smoky Quartz, to me, because it's a member of the quartz family, so anything to do with quartz always takes us to the mind as well, to bring in the clarity and the focus, as well as the appropriate chakra they're resonating to. So Smoky Quartz resonates with the base chakra, with the grounding, but the quartz in it will take us to the mental clarity, the mental focus. So for me, Smoky Quartz is quite airy. And it's quite nice that we've got orange calcite here, because Smoky Quartz isn't a heavy grounding crystal. If black tourmaline came in here, I may have been thinking about changing the card, because we don't want to be too heavy when it comes to our voice. Smoky Quartz is coming here with the air element, and orange calcite is there to say ground, but don't be boring. Be fun, be happy, still be that vibrant you, but just have your feet on the ground. Don't have your whole body on the ground. You know, like with black tourmaline, by the end of the week, I'm crawling around like a slug because it's so heavy and grounding. So we've still got that essence of the sun. We've still got that bright joy, positive energy from the orange calcite with the grounding there. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay. The animal card. Let's just see. Oh, okay. So the animal card is frog. Purification. Clear out the clutter. It's a common theme this week. But there we go. Frog has come in with purification. So Monday we had prayer night with declutter, release. And frog is just coming here now. You know, Monday might have been a physical thing, something we needed to clutter around our lives. Now, the frog, you know, what is that frog in your throat? What is that blockage? We've got the throat crystals here. What is that blockage happening in your throat? Is it connected to your sacral chakra, to your deep emotions? Clear out the frog that's in your throat. Speak your authentic voice. So I hope that that resonates. I have no idea what I've just ranted on about. Do let me know. We've got 5 minutes. Do let me know how you feel about this. How do you resonate with these cards? Have you connected with Bat Cold? Have you felt her presence? Have you asked for her before? Okay. All 3 for Hannah. Good morning, Stacey. Hope you're well, sweetheart. Good morning, Sam. Yes, said Lois. Tina, that sounds perfect for me with my upcoming creative endeavors. I've often been told that my throat chakra is weak because I don't speak my truth enough. It's something I'm working on. Then anything in this spread you can take, Tina, and work. Yes, me too, said Tracy. Beautiful. Smoky Quartz is one of my favorites. Yes, mine too. Love it. Kerry, I've had someone around me lately who doesn't think before they speak. Words hurt, and I've not been able to get through to them. I needed to hear this today. Thank you so much. Then do so. Do so. Turquoise there, that balancer. You know, you're going to have that conversation of, do you realize what you're saying? Do you realize how your words are affecting people? So we've got that emotion. We've got that turquoise there for you. Norma, very, very relevant for me. Thank you. How do you spell? So it's bath, coal, but we don't pronounce the H. So it's bat. And the coal is more of a Q, bat coal. So I'll just put that up there. I could have just showed you the card actually. It's on there. Norma, I need to ground more to get clarity and focus. I need to use Smoky Quartz more. Yes, do so. Nikki, I'm just loving that orange calcite Smoky Quartz combination. Yes, it's that, you know, I love that because so many people think that by being grounded, you're going to be sensible, boring, heavy, you know, oh, we're grounded, you know, and take it, you know, we're taking it to that, you know, when we were kids, we were being grounded when we did something wrong, you know. So a lot of people think that being grounded is stopping you from doing something. You know, when your parents grounded you, they were stopping you from watching TV, stopping you from seeing your friends. But grounding isn't that. Grounding is just have your feet on the ground. Just be connected to earth. That's all we're asking you for. Then you could do whatever you want. You could put a bit of Moldavite in your back pocket and go and have a cup of tea with E.T.'s mum. That's fine. Just make sure that you are connected to earth. So wherever you go, you can come back to. So I like that we've got this joyful, beautiful orange calcite energy, vitamin C, vitamin D in a crystal on the word grounding. Beautiful. Tracy, clutter clearing again. Okay, I hear you. I'll get onto it today, promise. Yes, Tracy. It's our bedrooms, isn't it? We have the same bedroom. Robin, these are so accurate today. My goal this week and moving forward is to show up in my corporate life more authentically and truly embrace all of me. Yes. It's almost like I forgot who I was in the day after work when I closed the door at night and become my true self at home. Yes. It's also great how I named one of my spiritual empowerment coaching packages after Lapis. And what you have said really encapsulates what I am designing for clients. The Smoky Quartz is fabulous. Recently got a Smoky Lemur. Yes, I love Smoky Lemurians. Beautiful. Yes. Tina, I love the frog. It's all about the frog. Purification. Get rid of that frog in your throat. Resonating with me totally. Thank you, Angela. And yes, can't wait to see you tonight on the tarot course as well, Ange. Have a great day. Tracy, never heard of Bat Coal. Then ask her. Ask her to come through. Sam Allen, 3 beautiful crystals today. This makes sense. I have had to break down my son's anxiety, and through our words, we have come up with a fun solution. That is beautiful. Brilliant. Absolutely amazing. Sam is on YouTube, so some of you might not be able to see her comment there, but fabs. Absolutely. That is what it's all about. using our words as a positive. Valerie, well, I'll be doing some throat chakra work today then. Perfect. Thank you, Valerie. Yes, that's resonating with me. Thank you, Claire. Lois, well, I've had a little cry. The throat chakra is a biggie for me. I wear lapis around my throat daily. My throat chakra, even though I never stop bloody talking, my throat chakra is my weakest throat chakra. Is my weakest chakra. I have terrible issues with my throat chakra. So, yeah, beautiful, Lois. Thank you for being here. Hannah, thank you, Dan. I am so all about being me these days. Sometimes it's hard, but get in there. I'm also working on clearing the clutter too. That's okay. Frog's just coming in just to say, have you done that yet? You did ask for it on Monday. It's now Thursday. Have we cleared? But this is it. It's called Cards of the Day, but it can be, it can be over the next few days, over the next few weeks, when you've got time, implement what you need to do. Tina, I've not heard of Bat Cole before, but I will be looking her up. Guidance will be helpful. It so will. Anne-Marie, I found my voice in the last week with Sodalite. I think if I brought in the energy of turquoise and lapis, I'd be too vocal. Can you ever be too vocal when needed, though? I'm finding that I'm not holding back at all and saying exactly how I feel. Yes, Sodalite is that catch-22 stone for me. Sodalite can either take you deep down within yourself or very up high into your higher being. So either deep sea in the depths of the ocean or out in space. But yeah, you might need a bit of turquoise just to bring in that grounding and to bring in the balance. Sodalite is an either or. So yeah, try it with another blue stone, bringing that bit of grounding. Yes, it is true. Same bedroom and a long list of excuses for it. Absolutely. Sally, thank you, Tracy. Sally, great card stand. I love lapis lazuli and keep that and some smoky quartz on my office desk. Yeah, and don't forget, lapis is a crystal to work with Archangel Michael. So it might be that Archangel Michael and Bat Cole wants to work with one another. The protection whilst we have our authentic voice, or protect our authentic voice. Shardy, literally cleaning whilst listening. Moon in Virgo today as well. Cleaning energy. Woo! Fabulous. Anne-Marie, just check the post. I have my pendulum and topaz. Wow, brilliant. Lovely, sweetheart. And Sally, I'm getting better at being my authentic self. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much. I didn't even come up. I normally pop back up to read those comments, but I'm so glad we have run a little bit over, but that's normally because I talk too much. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you for being here and enjoying the start of your mornings with me. I really, really appreciate these. I love them. Do join me again tomorrow morning, live at 8. It's a date for 3 more cards. Well, 4, including the animal one. And don't forget, on Saturday evening, we've got 24 hours left of our tickets being open for our summer solstice spectacular. On Saturday night, we've got 7 readers, and they are offering 10 minutes readings for just £5. £5. If you do go on Dan Rocks, it is an Eventbrite setup. So find the link and you can choose who you want as a reader. We've got the lovely Hilary Stanley. We've got Stacey Spark, who comes and joins us in the mornings. We've got Emily and Teresa. We've got Steve Ferrance. We've got Debs. And we've got the wonderful Karen Jane Price, who does her mediumship. So £5 for 10 minutes reading. When you think that sometimes it's £30 for 25 minutes, it's a good bargain. So if you are free Saturday evening, there's only 24 hours left to get your tickets booked before the ticket office closes. So do check that out. I think that is all. Enjoy the rest of your day. Sing. Sing your favorite song. Use this voice. Use it. But don't forget the power of the spoken word. Guys, and remember, if you can't heal yourself, how the hell are you going to heal somebody else? Have a great day. See you all tomorrow. Goodbye.